Hey guys, Pastor Jacob here. Hope that you're doing well today. Just wanted to give you a quick behind the scenes look into sermon preparation. Sermon preparation is, of course, one of the things that pastors do on a regular basis, preparing to teach and lead a Sunday morning service. And so today I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of a behind the scenes look at how I do my preparation for preaching on a Sunday. Let's take a look. So the first thing I'll do is I'll spend some time reading the passage for the week, typically out of the English Standard Version. That's kind of one of my preferred versions. And then what I'll do, after I have at least a basic familiarity with the passage, is I'll then look at the passage in a couple of different translations and languages. So typically I'll look at the ESV, the NIV, the Message, the NRSV. I'll take a look at what's going on in the Greek as well, or the Hebrew if it's New Testament. And typically on one of these read-throughs, I'll decide, hey, what is the version that I want to preach out of? Then I'll really dig into that version. So, for example, the sermon I'm working on this week, spending a lot of time in the ESV. So I kind of go through and I go, this is the basic format of what's going on. Here are some things that stand out to me, some notes that I have, and then I'll kind of go back through the other versions and see, hey, what's different, what's similar, what are some things I want to pull out there. Then after I have a pretty good familiarity with the passage, the next thing I'll do is I will dig into some research. I will dig into some commentaries, for example, or I'll get into the study notes of my Bible. I'll dig into my resources on my bookshelf, and as I do that, I'll take notes. I'll go through and I'll go, hey, this is some of the important stuff that this scholar is saying, or this pastor is saying. This is one of the ways that someone else preached this, and I'll come up with all sorts of notes. In addition to that, as I'm reading throughout the week, as I'm reading in a book, or I'll take some notes and say, hey, this maybe will be helpful for the sermon I'm about to preach. And then finally, I'll take all of that and I'll put it together into kind of a rough outline with the various parts of the way we do things here at Rooftop, the different steps, the different applications that we might have. From there, I'll get on to the work of kind of typing up the outline, making sure that all of the thoughts and all the research and all my understanding of the passage that I've been working through to that point is consistent and coherent. I'll write it down, I'll type it out, and then I have a pre-sermon feedback team that I send my messages to. Usually try to do that by Wednesday, have a first draft ready for people to look at by a Wednesday, and then from there I will continue to revise and edit for the next couple of days, while also hopefully memorizing the message so that it's ready to go for you guys on a Sunday morning. So that's a little bit of behind the scenes on how I prepare for a message. Would be interested in hearing from you guys. What other questions do you have about sermon prep or about teaching and preaching in general, or more specifically here at Rooftop? Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on Sunday.